Whoa, greetings. Welcome to the Ivan Teller Comedy Hour. Okay, Google, what's on your mind?
I'm thinking about how I can help you.
Oh, wait. Okay, Google, raise your volume. I forgot to do this. Work. Okay,
Here are
Google.
the top search results.
Man, this thing is just talking to me from all kinds of places. Now my phone is talking to me now. And the sex bot wars are just never. Okay, Google. Raise volume. Raise volume again. I don't know how to raise it like all the way. Okay. Okay, Google. Keep raising the volume.
My apologies. I don't understand.
Just raise the volume again. Okay, Google. Raise the volume. Sorry, this is not a good way to start the stream. Okay, Google. Raise the volume again. Okay, Google. What's on your mind?
I'm thinking about some really weird facts. Ask me for a fact.
I can't think of anything right now. Okay, Google. How old are you?
If you're asking if I've had work done, I'll have you know these are my original features.
Plastic surgery on a robot. Okay. Never thought about that one. Oh, okay, Google. How tall are you?
Google Home is between 5 and 6 inches tall.
Okay, great. Jeez. Anyway. Okay, greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I got off work a little bit. Yeah, Google is. Oh, no, don't do that. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how this stream is. I don't know, Wirecast is. Because before I was like burning this thing, I was like 99% for CPU. Right now, it's kind of. It was kind of jumpy last time, and this seems to be a little bit smoother. It's not exactly smoother, but it's a lot better than it was last time I streamed. So, I've had to research that a little bit. It is kind of shaky here and there, but that's alright. If I use Zoom, I get a big logo in the corner with Zoom written on it, and then I get my name in the other corner, which is alright. But it's like, I'm here to advertising Zoom. Apparently, what's going on with Zoom is something Google required, so that's why that's there. And I guess it is kind of lagging again from what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm still getting used to all this, so. I mean, I enjoy doing the streams. I do see your chats. Greetings, everyone. Yeah, if anybody here has, you want to ask the sex robot anything, I'll be happy to throw that in. Oh, the chat? Well, yeah, you can, if you want to post a chat question here. What I'm doing right now, yeah, you can do that if you like to. I'll go through some here. I don't want to bore everybody with people's chat questions, but I'll be happy to answer. Because a lot of this stuff is chat. I'm trying to go into, we'll mix it up. But what happened is the chat that we did yesterday during the webinar, the chat went down. And this is kind of like a web hosting issue. I think they're playing politics or they want more money, apparently. So, I mean, it's been working before, and all of a sudden it's not working, so I had to upgrade it a little bit, and I'll probably upgrade it again so I don't have any more problems with it. So so we didn't get to finish the chat room, so I was going to go into that. That's why it's titled Chat Room, because of that reason. But yeah, if you want to post questions here in the chat, here I'll get to those, but I'm going to answer what was not answered yesterday. So yeah, it's kind of anyway, it's the way of the tech world. Yeah, I just got off work. I had to work late. Wasn't really looking into it, looking forward to that, but it's the way it goes. So anyway, we're going to go once we finish the chat portion, I'm going to go into more of the Illuminati stuff here and there. That seems to be kind of interesting, so we'll go into a little bit here and there. We'll just try different stuff. See what it comes through. I think there's some more. I feel like I'm going to a higher density when I do these channelings, and when I go back into the real world, I feel like I'm at 1 density. Or 0 for that matter. Welcome to the real world. Hooray. So, anyway, so yeah, if you want to post something here in the chat, I'll get to it. I'm not saying I'm going to answer everybody's because I already have stuff I got to answer that kind of got. You know, what happened with the chat room? What happened was I know there's a bunch of tech stuff, but the CPU. I mean, if a lot of people go to the web page, it crashes. But you know, if like 1 or 2 people go there and the thing crashes, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. I think that's why I think they're playing politics. You know, they want more money out of me, from what I'm gathering. That's my feeling on it. And who knows? It might be something screwing around. Who knows? But anyway, you just upgrade it a little bit, and so you can have like, you know, 500 people go to it, and it's fine. Not to say that's going to happen. I mean, only a few people go to that at once. Maybe 4 or 5. Maybe at once. I don't know. I don't look at stats, but it doesn't matter. So, without further ado, alright, we're going to go into what was missed. And I was going to do a video about those that missed, but anyway. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, alright. Oh, before we get started, let's see here. How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to do a little bit of changes here on the site, but that's okay. Yeah, and this thing comes up a little bit late because I got to set everything up. So I try to get here as fast as possible, but yeah, because I just got done with work and everything. I'm like lagging a little bit. So I'm also going to do. I'm going to switch the screen for a second, and I'm going to do grounding also. So you don't hear anything. I'm grounding. I know I should have did that earlier, but. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? But it's alright. Okay, here's the Ivan Teller website. Just do a quick advertisement. I don't know why that's black like that, but anyway, we do private sessions and a visit the shop. Actually, next week is pretty open for sessions. For understanding how this goes about. You can use this section here. It gives you a calendar. You can choose. I'm not going to go through that exactly. And it goes through if you want to choose a day and time. Like tomorrow is open. The weekend is pretty much open. We also have another section here where if you don't want to go through all that, because sometimes it doesn't work, you can also use this. And it's just a shop basically. And I just email you. You fill in your information of what you'd like to do, and I'll get back to you. I need to do some adjustments here, as I can see. But for the most part, we use Google Hangouts, Skype, phone, and Zoom. As you can tell, Zoom is used for webinars now, which has been quite successful. It's been interesting. But also, if you like to submit questions, I don't know if I have it on this page. No, it's not. Oh, also we have gift cards. I'm still working on that. I'm going to have different. You guys aren't exact. I try to change the artwork on these, and it wouldn't change for anything. So these are gift cards. What happens is you just purchase one. You put the email of the person that you want to give this to, and just contact me, and I'll be able to make sure that you're part of this gift. That you have a gift card, and we'll go from there. So we have that, and we'll have another gift card section eventually, but one thing at a time. And to visit the shop, and this basically if I just submit a question. Now it takes 1 to 5 days to answer questions. You can also receive an audio or a text manuscript if you don't know what I'm talking about, because different language barriers. And here is the shop again for private sessions. We're going to Spirit Social. The reason this is here is so you can have different vendors. So I have my projects here, but of course I added a little bit something different that's on my other site. I have submit a question, healing. Now healing went up to $15 because I give you a 15-minute reading and healing, so it does take a lot of energy out, and channeling consulting. We have a question from a day. We also have soul paintings, and soul paintings take 1 to 5 days. Give or take. Somebody asked me about that, and I figured I'd just make a video about it. It's probably easier. We also have gift cards here also, where you don't have to put any information. I think I took the information off. Yeah, you can just add to cart. And we'll figure it out once the person comes to redeem. Oh yeah, I added actually Amazon Metaphysical Collection through Amazon. This is an Amazon affiliate program where you can purchase these things. I'm gonna add more stuff to the shop eventually. Let's see here. I'm gonna add other objects. I'm gonna add T-shirts to this also for my stuff. But for right now, there's only one. It's only so much you can do in a day. But these are different. These are items from Amazon. You can, I believe, yeah, you can purchase this through here. Oh no, you have to view for Amazon, but it still goes through the. Yeah, you purchase it through the Amazon site. Yeah. And but you have all the information here, but still, I just still get a kickback if you buy something or whatever you end up purchasing. If you do not leave, so if you stay on the site, if it's available for my affiliate. So I figured I'd add this and see where it goes. I'm testing things out basically. Look at that sale, 50 cents. Can't be. Wow, there's a sale on a lot of this stuff. That wasn't there before. So I'm testing because I was gonna add stones and stuff to the site, but it doesn't get a whole lot of attention right now. So I'm trying stuff out little by little. So all right. Did it even go to the other? Yeah. I'm gonna make sure this thing's even going to where I'm trying to. Anyway. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to do a slight ground, so if you don't hear me doing anything, because I'm going into a slight meditation, so I'm glad the audio is recording. That's something nice. That always helps. Yeah, this seems to be running a little bit better. Of course, I'm not showing myself right now, so the audio, yeah, it takes a lot of resources to do these videos here. But anyway, enough of that tech stuff. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm just going to ground. It'll take me a couple seconds. Alright. Oh. Yeah, it's been kind of rainy here, so. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure if I want to leave my screen up or not. I might just. Not necessarily have to see me for all this. I'll go to. I should play a movie while I do this. Okay. Alright, we'll just, I'll just turn my camera off. Everybody needs to see, because I gotta figure out where I'm going at. Okay, this is chat room 1.1, I believe. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure if these are already read, so I'm just, if it's already ready, now you have another point of view. So I'm basically going to conscious channel all this stuff, and, see what we got. Okay, pardon, my space. Okay, I'm just gonna do it here. Okay. I think that one was read. I'm just going by my intuition if these things are read or not. I think question from, or I start with Chloe. Question number 1: what would my mom's guides like her to focus on right now? I'm not sure if that was mentioned or not. Artistic endeavors could be collecting, just artistic something is what I'm getting. Anything artistic could be collecting, could be research, whatever it is. That does make she has artistic flair from what I'm seeing. Artistic taste. That is, it's It does seem like nature and art seem to be something there that she can combine. Like nature scenes and stuff like that. But it does seem like, I know this is kind of cryptic, you can say, from what I'm gathering. But it's like fairy art, stuff like that. Elemental stuff that's art. Either create it or look into it, channel it, stuff like that. I can go on and on with that from what I'm gathering, but you got the gist of it. Question number 2: any bon voyage messages for me before my big trip? Don't forget your toothbrush. They say they know you don't like heights, so flying in a plane you'll be quite uncomfortable at first, but I believe you will be fine. You'll get used to it. Most likely on your trip you'll feel a lot of alien vibrations. I don't believe it'll be over like you'll be bombarded by a whole lot, no. But most likely you will pick up things here and there. There is a lot of elemental energies also in the sky that you will be mostly picking up on, especially in the clouds. Here and there. Ready for messages for your big trip, just to... Yeah, don't drink the water. No, that's not. That's for me. Just be careful what you wish for. There's a reason for that. Okay, I'm not sure if this one was read. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again, aren't I? Wanda 11, I feel like I am being manipulated in astral by beings that look like some people I know, but are not really them, but aliens. Also, some I do not know. They took me to an office building, but I realized it was more of a laboratory. They were trying to get me to do things like get samples from me. I've had a lot of extreme lower back pain lately and headaches, and I feel like I have the flu. Okay, this is going on for a while. Alright, well, I got the gist of it. Let's see here. Now I have to read it again because I don't think I caught all of it. I feel like I have been manipulated in astral by beings that look like some people I know but are not really them, but aliens. Also, some I do not know. I've had a lot. Well, yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of frog species around you. I do see a negative amphibians around you that are sucking your energy dry from what it seems. As a Palladian, it seems like you were... The amphibians can be quite destructive and mind controlling. I imagine you can visualize that. A very angry frog. Of course, here you don't see that, but in reality, they do exist. When we grow up, we'll see it. But it does seem like you have a lot of connections to amphibians, webbed creatures. And I believe you're a Palladian during all this, and astral. And they're trying to manipulate your energies, yes. It does seem like, from gathering something like a movie to some degree, they're trying to turn you into them, where you can be a mindless zombie under their control. From what I'm also seeing, there are amphibian worlds that are similar to ours, where it's under a cabal energy. But you have broken out of this. The reason you're on this world is the one from the lower vibrations of this world of how to deal with that world, from what I'm gathering. This one's under control too, but it's quite different. But it'll help you to assist with that one. And you understand, our lifetimes here have a much amount of reasoning to it. Not just to go to Starbucks and sit there for 8 hours, watch football, watch Netflix. I mean, those things are great, but there's a lot more to it, of course. But that's what the gist of it I feel that's going on. Yeah, these can be very intoxicating low energies. Imagine if you do a meditation on this, you will see the lower vibrational amphibians. They look like frogs. Just think of like humanoid looking angry frogs. Not like a Kermit the Frog, but mad. Well, not exactly, but you know, like a walking, talking frog that is really not friendly. I see them. I see a lot of those with you that you're dealing with, and it's not friendly. Yeah, we don't have our. It does seem like in some ways for you it's like a research project you're going through. Yeah, it's heavy, but I believe you will accomplish. I believe you will. I have the flu. This feel. Let's see what is here. I've had a lot of extreme lower back pain lately and headaches, and I feel like I have this flu feeling. Yeah, this is just the low vibrational energies that's manipulated. It's pretty toxic. You know, I think the reptilians are like this. Huh. That's nothing. There's other stuff out there. Of course, reptilians are serious energy, but there's other stuff out there too. Question from Cryon. Question 2. Cryon said we are in a new energy for years and no longer under law of past karma. Well, it depends on who you're talking to. That we do not have except. Are we have old karma to clear? Yes, still have karma to clear. We return to the cave of creation. Do not have to pick up old energies. Well, some do, as you can tell. From a last incarnation. I'm not sure what Cryon was talking about there, but a lot of people are doing what you're saying it's not doing here, but anyway, that's okay. I'm not sure what Cryon was doing. Anyway, maybe he's talking about a small group of people. What can you explain about this and clearing out old karma, since we are always being told we have old karma? Everybody has old karma. I don't know what Cryon is talking about. Maybe he's just talking about himself, because I don't know what he's talking about, because I see it all the time. Everybody has karma from other lifetimes. Not everybody. I say everybody. Not everybody, but a good amount. We're just coming here to clear a lot of stuff. Now, some people he might be talking to about the 1%, which is they have a lot of stuff. If they don't have karma, they're building a lot on their own. So, I'm not sure what he's talking about there. He must be talking about like a small percent of people, from what I'm gathering. Not everybody has past life karma, but a lot do. But a good amount do. I mean, you see how people are here are very angry all the time, and just not all of that has to do with karma, but a lot of it does. You know, they're mad for no reason. You know, it's just bitterness against people that they're just. And of course, a lot of people are angry they came to this world, so that's part of it. They already know the history of this world. Now I'm reincarnated. Now I'm here. It's like, what was I thinking? You know, stuff like that. So, you know, it's tough. But I don't know what he's talking about there. That one, I'll have to channel an actual being to actually answer that. That's just. I'm going on and on with this question, too, but I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what Cryon. I don't know what he's smoking, basically. I guess this is like for the small percent from what I'm gathering. I don't know. Question from Susie. I want to improve my channeling abilities. Others who mentioned by channeling Eric, now have developed incredible channeling abilities. What exactly can I do to have Eric mentor me as a channel? Just meditation. Now understand it's not a race. And just give yourself just meditation music, just, you know, candles, incense is good. Just don't make like this is a rush, you know, like you're trying to. This is not a race. It's basically finding peace with yourself and just just having peace. And I don't think you think about it as a race, but you know. But just meditate and give your body some time to adjust. Many are having difficulties connecting to channeling, so it takes time. Just it's practice. It's little by little. When you feel like doing it, it's just. But meditation does help. Question number 2: what was my past life incarnation with William Shakespeare? Does seem like you were a playwright. I believe you were actually a male, from what I'm gathering. As for name, I'm not getting anything on that. You can always ask for a deeper question on your next round for that, but I'm not getting a name. I'm not sure if they'll bring a name up, to tell you the truth, but I don't think you're very well known, but I do see that as a playwright. Imagine you feel some of that. Helping Shakespeare write his sentences. Question from Mary Grinder. Are there any messages out there for me? Just stay positive. Don't sweat the small stuff. Be positive. They're keeping it very brief with you. Any update on my husband who is in a nursing home? I believe he will be fine from what I'm gathering. He's kind of upset being there from what I'm feeling. But I believe he will make peace with the place. He'll find somebody there that he doesn't totally have an issue with from what I'm gathering. He's still having difficulties adjusting there from what I'm seeing. I'm not sure if these are already... I think some of these... question from Miguel. I'm going to answer these anyway. Any messages from Archangel Michael or the angels? I understand this is a general message, so... they do say you're clearing a lot of reptilian lifetimes. You have lifetimes as a scientist. You're on Earth. Time period. It does seem like the Renaissance time period. Does seem like you deal with the body. Yeah, that was fun. I believe it was against religion, but you kind of kept it quiet along with others. It was kind of like a secret surgery, but kind of like what we're doing now. But it's not secret. It's in front of everybody. But I believe what you're... Yeah, we can compare this to that too in some ways. Everybody called them crazy for trying to understand the body. I do see you as a doctor, a scientist and a doctor. That's not. I think it was scientist at first, but it was kind of like trying to figure out the human body, basically, from what I'm seeing. How to cure it, how to. I believe it dealt with mostly morgue patients first, but I believe it just to understand the arteries, the biology of humans. Interesting. That was like the cutting edge, like we are right here, the cutting edge, without all of that. Question number 2, any messages from my guides? Be patient. It does seem like something artistic is going to be coming your way. Not being in any detail at all. Just say artistic. They like artistic something. Could be... Let's see here. They're keeping it a secret is what they say. It's artistic something. I have a cat outside. They're not going into details. Sorry, hold on for a second. Let's see who's at the door. Yeah, Mr. Talker. Yeah, Miguel just, they're not saying anything. I know it's kind of cryptic, but that's all I got for you for that. Yeah, I got your number too. I got your number. Okay, chat room 2. I think some of these are. I don't think Donna's was asked. Let's see here. Previous challenge said I was a healer. I'm not sure if this was asked, but I don't want to say that every 5 seconds. Question from Jim F. A previous channel said I am a healer if I can allow it. But I do, but what is the best way for me to access this information? Reiki, healings at first. I do see you connecting to stones also. And you can find all of this on the internet. On YouTube. I do see you. No, this is up to you. As a possibility, let's put it that way. Like stones, connecting to stones, because they have a lot of healing properties, and messages. As for I don't connect to my stones as much as I should be. My batteries are kind of low today, so next time I'll connect to them. I don't know the names of all these either. Just like here's one. I don't know what that is either. And I did know what these are, but I forgot what they were called. This is my wand, if anybody's wondering. So I guess this is selenite. But for stones, I think would be good for... stones have healing qualities for yourself, but also messages for others. Meaning some take a handful of stones and shuffle them around and then toss them on the table and go by what they read from it for people. I do see something like that of an interest to you. Let me tell you, there's a lot. The stone world. You can go on and on. I don't know how some of these people just have a great vocabulary for this stuff. I look at one. I can only remember the name of a few. There's so many. Pyrite. And on and on. But I do believe that's... but also Reiki, I think Reiki is something to look into. And once you look into Reiki, that's a great place to start. And then you'll just branch off to other things. You'll be learning your own healing techniques. You can create your own. You don't have to go by what they're teaching, but it does help to see how others... You can find them on your internet. If Reiki is not something that you want to connect to, as long as you understand the foundations, it's like you're removing what you can't see, but you can feel it. Like negativity. Another way I saw from my mentor, I forgot how this worked exactly. You use the... I'm probably going to do this the wrong way, but you have your wand in your left hand. I'm probably doing this the wrong way, but I forgot how to do it. But anyway, and you go to your back and you pull away negativity. And you're just washing away. And you also can read yourself while you do this. Like I'm moving away negativity from what's his name at work said. I'm removing what my boss said to me today, etc., etc. And you actually feel that, those words and all that. Yeah. So, this is a tech. I think I'm on the right hand. It's like you grab it and then it leaves through this hand. I forget exactly how it works. I know it looks kind of ridiculous me doing this, but you can do this on other people too. And he is chewing on a wire, and at least it stopped him from crying. So if you have kids, just give them something to chew on. That's terrible, but anyway. Why are you doing it? Why do you have to bite everything? I don't understand that. This is love affair with chewing on wires. Question number 2. Any messages? Will you stop doing that? Yeah. Yeah. Question number 2. Any messages for me? What your guides are saying is basically just to explore metaphysics, see what works for you. What is it that intrigues you? And explore it. I'm not sure if this one was read. My friend Becky, question from Donna Riggs. Oh yeah, thank you for your question. Thank you everyone for your question. This was okay. This was I don't know if this one was the answer or not, but Donna Riggs. My friend Becky would like to know the meaning of reoccurring dreams at the age of 7. A dream consists of a stick figure with a Dr. Pepper bottle top as its head, running after her in her home. The figure then chases her to a bedroom where she hides on the opposite side of her bed. As the stick figure looks over her bed to see her, she ducks down, and the stick figure bends over to try and find her under the bed. She pops up so she cannot be seen. Then this action goes back and forth for a few times. It does seem like this is an astral connection. There are stick figures in astral. As for having a doctor, I believe this is more of an astral event. I mean, there are beings like that look like this. I don't know about the bottle top as a head. I don't know about the Dr. Pepper bottle. I think it's kind of. I believe this is just an astral connection. And I think this is also. I think this is from another universe also. It might not be. It's a blending of from other universes, this one. But this is an astral dream. And this being is just curious, but also wants her to know that they exist. This is stick figure being. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is real though. This is real. There are stick figures and astral. Everything's an astral. But it's just the reoccurring dream is just to. There's weirdness here, and there's a lot. It does seem like there's a society of that. I know it sounds very bizarre, but there are a society of stick figure people, and yeah, they're kind of reluctant in some ways to mention this stuff. Voice in the mainstream, because we're not like a cartoon world and stuff like that. All that stuff exists, like the anime world, all that exists. So as for, I believe the stick figure person is to help her come out of her to show her there's a lot more going on in this reality, basically the metaphysical reality, if you want to call it that. She's actually more connected to fourth density. These beings can be channeled also. Basically, they're just giving her guidance right now. As for what they're just giving her I know they are. She connects to them all the time, from what I'm gathering, from what I'm feeling. But I don't think it was there to be fully. I mean, it's just there to get her attention, from what I'm gathering. Question number 2. What have you been doing astro lately? No stick figures for you, from what I'm gathering. Well, it does seem like you're connected to Abraham Lincoln. I also do see Thomas Jefferson. I also see just those two. I thought I saw somebody else from now. You're reincarnating with them in other realities. Of course, they're not. They're not Walker. They're not the same. It does seem like you're reincarnating them. I know you talked about astral, but you weren't really asking for this. But I do see you reincarnating with them in other realities. So this doesn't really answer your question, but I do see you with them. They're like close friends of yours, from what I'm gathering. Possibly reptilian worlds, but not what we might think. Just go with that. It's kind of cryptic. What you are going in astral is you're watching these lifetimes right now. This is something new you have not experienced before, so you're keeping an eye on that. You are doing other things. I do see candy. I see popcorn. I believe it's for entertainment purposes. But because you're watching different civilizations and you're thinking about other incarnations for your other aspects, input, and I just see a lot of that, just a lot of incarnation ideas of where to go for your other aspects right now. As for your current aspect, your current who you are right now, you're kind of leaving it open. But right now you're dealing with this reality right now. So it's like other incarnations after this, it's not important right now. It's like, let's concentrate on the now. I think that's everybody. I think that's everyone that got missed. Oh, I think. Well, if you didn't get it answered, my apologies. Everything should be working now. I'm pretty sure that was what got missed. If not, we'll pick back up on next Tuesday. Let's see if there's any. Okay, I'm going into the chat right now. Or the YouTube one. Xena. Are my lovely star beings visiting and working on me to groom or get ready for a certain goal path? May I know what that is? I have much. Well, they're not letting you know anything right now. They say it's a secret. They say you're asking too much. Just go with the flow. But you are correct. But life is mystery. They do sell water around you. It's kind of like a hint. But that's about all they're going to give you at this time. I know others might say, oh, here's this and that, but no, not right now. Smoke that fire. How many chat rooms? Oh, we have 4 chat rooms for the webinars. 4. Oh, if you don't like this one, you get another one. Yeah, because if one doesn't work, some people have preferences. I had to close one down. So, and then we have the YouTube one also. Come on, YouTube. Yeah, my star beings are being mysterious. Yes. No. Yep, that's what's. Yeah, if anybody has a question. Okay. Okay, alright. Now, for the agenda of the night. I had to go through all that. That was much needed. It seems to be running a little bit better than the last time. I've figured out a couple of things. I didn't turn off my antivirus. I'm not sure if my antivirus is turned on. Yeah, it's not doing anything really. Even if I turn it off, I don't think it'll stop it. Okay. Take a second to clear my throat. Okay, today's topic, basically we're just going to leave it open like we normally do, but it does seem like the Illuminati agenda is going to come through once again. For educational purposes, for healing purposes, it has its all. It all has its reasons. Now, pardon my dust. I'm in long day. So let's see who chimes in for the moment. Yeah, let's see if there's anything going on here. Okay. No, hi. It's mostly tired. Oops. Not high. It's just tired. Okay. Oh yeah, if there's anything about me being high, it's mostly connecting to Everything but this dimension. That's for sure. One moment. Message from Archangel Michael. To be yourself. Do not worry about what others think. Too many are doing this in your reality. That's where a lot of negativity is coming, because you're always wondering what someone else thinks. There's many rules on your world that makes your life difficult. You will eventually learn how to heal that. Many are still not understanding who they are, where you come from. So it does take a lot of discipline in your awakening process to fully know who you are. Many still have a question mark. Even those in the spiritual world don't fully know who they are, where they came from. As there's always going to be mystery, but once you start unraveling the mystery, more will come through. Many are still having difficulties connecting to their true self. Bringing more positive vibrations to you, not to judge, but to just be who you are. As your world has difficulties, many are being who they are, but they are being ridiculed on your world, as you see. Many of the transgender communities, those that are involved with the same sex, but also those that are the same sex have problems with those of the opposite sex. So there's always this type of labeling and negativity coming from different parts of your world, of your human collective. It is to rid these rules of how your humans should be and enjoy who you are. The more of you enjoy who you are and live more free, the more you will connect. It is hard to connect in a lower energy field like this because there's so much control, so much dishonesty here, so much anger here, as you can see. And you're not willing to let go of their anger. Many do have issues with connecting to people in a positive way. As you can tell, many are have difficulties being positive here. It is just, it's like it doesn't exist for them. It's just a foreign existence, though. Negativity is part of your culture, it's part of your entertainment, part of your music. The difficulties of this world can be cleared. The more positivity you bring into your environment. Such as an insectoid come to bite you. Realize there's much more to that. They're just there to get your attention. Humans are at a low density also. So when some insectoids that are feed off of you, it's because you come from a lower density field also. And so do they. They're feeding off your lower vibrations. That's the only way you know how to survive in this lower density. Realize when you move to the higher densities, they will not do that anymore. But your world's having very difficulties figuring that out. As the human species here is taught to be negative at a young age. They experience it instantly. It is part of your culture. It is part of your literature. It is everywhere. So how to rid of it is up to you. Individually, yes, but so many hold on to it. As their culture and as who they are, and unwilling to let go of it. Finding peace within yourself. How do you activate your abilities? It is love thyself, but not to have any negativity to yourself or others. Yes, there will be issues here and there, of course. You're still experiencing this third density environment. There's still much more you can see as you allow the judgment of others to be removed. Many still here have a problem, and a lot of judgment comes from jealousy. You'd be surprised. When this person is saying something about someone else in a negative way, a lot of it is jealousy, hidden jealousy. So there is much here to heal, but humans have to add it to their culture of how to heal each other, and most importantly, heal themselves. As many still have difficulties doing this. Seeing it, understanding it is very simple. It's very simple, but many are unlikely to connect to it because of their own belief systems of negativity. That's not real. This is not real. Everything is real. Channeling is real, but so much more is real that your reality cut out the universe because of your own belief systems to live in a jar, you can say. Yes, you put your world in a bubble. It's not time for you to pop that bubble. But self-love has a lot to do with it also. Many are having very difficulties connecting to that. Many are having difficulties finding positivity within their own self. They say they're positive, but then they go off and be very angry towards others. Discipline, but also self-love brings in more positivity. If you're wondering how that works, self-love can conquer a lot of difficulties. Just concentrate on yourself. Love who you are. Connect to the higher energies and not be afraid of anything. You will see yourself transform. You will see your channel open up, your healing open up, and become more clear, and see your world transmute into a fourth density environment through your third eye. Many of you have already experienced this to a certain degree, but then it goes away. It is possible to move up into a higher density level. The more you do it with others, the more powerful you become on this planet. Let alone the old ways of being materialistic and negative. Negativity has been brought into your culture in a sneaky way. It is time to leave much of that. Blessings. Interesting. Alright, we'll just see what we got here. Reptilian overlords. Not all of them are negative. One moment. They are misrepresented on your planet. They are here to learn from this world. That's why they're here. They do abduct humans, but just to understand them. They're very foreigners to this planet. They also have much negativity, but also they are the youngsters of the universe. That is all they have to say. They try to be rulers of this world, but they don't have what it takes. They have been misguided by their own guides, as many of their own guides have retreated them because of the negativity brought to this world. That is the overlords. They are overlords have a triangle head. Yeah, they can be manipulative, and anyway, to say they're all bad is not. Of course, some say it's just manipulation, but I don't think they're all bad. Nothing is all bad. I mean, look at our world. Not all of us are bad on this planet. Of course, we're probably perceived as that. So, okay. Okay, let's see what else we got. Message from the angels. They call themselves Direct Nine. There's 9 of them, and they're humanizing themselves to get attention. These 9 angels have to do with water, fire, the air, Mother Earth's energy, the elemental energies. You are being greatly tested at this time, where you are suffocating in a reality of disinformation, disconnect from the universe. How do you reconnect to the universe? You call out to it, but also you let go of these human ways that's bringing a lot of negativity and judgment towards others. Many of you are going through ego healing at this time. The ego, yes, is not always your friend, but it's a teacher. Our angelic realms here to assist. You wish to connect to the Cabal energies, but realize you are living through their agendas at this time. Many are wishing not to understand that, to even believe it, but your world is under a spell at this time. A spell that is not easy to remove. As many call entertainment negativity as entertainment, this world finds difficulties on healing. Negativity can be used in a positive way as a teacher, but it's not entirely done that in your literature. In some ways it is. But also realize much of your music on your world at this day is here to confuse you even further than you already are. Of course, this is always up to you what you wish to connect. Many wish to be part of the third density environment and never leave. They are making well with income so that they feel like the fourth density energies does not have anything to offer them. They have a family, children. What do they need anything for the fourth density? What do they need all that for? But many of you are calling out to ready to ascend your energy vibrations, to let go of this third density environment that really never appealed to you to begin with. Realize you're all heard and seen. It's just, do you want to realize that or not is up to you. Because your aliens, your angels are all in other dimensions that are all around you assisting you. But it's up to you what you wish to connect with. Many of you are still under a hypnotic trance on this world, not willing or ready to let go. Understand, many who say none of this is real carry on a great deep anger and negativity. Realize that when they do these things of negative energies, realize all this hate that's within them. To easily debunk this, and actually that's a lot comes from the reptilians and Anunnaki, to deceive your planet, to keep the deception going, that anger and this rage within you is part of humanity, and that is all there is. What is delivered to you in this third dimension is all there is. Discounting the other dimensions, discounting yourself as a soul, discounting the other side. Understand, knowing the other dimensions, knowing about the other side, knowing about your gods, is all fourth density energy is well welcomed. And your dimension is all banned, as you can see, at least by the belief systems. We're here to say, it is not easy to fully walk away from the programming of your planet. Many are having difficulties and easily shut this off and move in the other direction. Where is that direction exactly? It's a direction of negativity. It is a program that's been built by your cabal. Yes, it is true of your Anunnaki and your child abductions. I'm not talking about your aliens abducting. I'm talking about your humans abducting humans. Child abductions. That's happening on a day. That is very, yes, an Anunnaki, Sumerian energy. It's a ritual to heighten their energy into warriors. They empower themselves with children that they have gathered. But also it lowers your energy levels because of the negative act that has been done. Your human species realize, yes, many of the messages that come through channelings and healings and blessings are of positivity. And many debunk all of that and go back into the abyss of negativity. That is up to you. You have the choice to choose whatever you want. But many are choosing negativity over positive energies. It is very simple to connect with spirit. But many have so many layers of negativity and disbeliefs and anger, they have difficulties awakening. How hard is it? Very hard, we see. But not impossible. Realize why your guides get so difficult, have a difficult time dealing with many humans here. Because of the amount of negativity that's on your planet. But as I said earlier, many entities here would much rather be in third density than the higher density. I believe that was Archangel Michael. Yes, many embrace third density. It's negativity, it's way of life. It is part of their life vibration. But for you to release these bondages is discipline, and realize there's other worlds, other dimensions that you are connected to, but was in denial at first. Especially when a soul departs from your world after old age or a heart attack or a car accident. Where do you think those souls go? Many believe they go nowhere. Oh, they go somewhere. They might feel like they're nowhere, but they do go somewhere. And they are protected even if they do not want protection. They are loved even if they do not want love. And as your society operates at this time also, it does not want love. In some cases, it does not want to love itself, no, it doesn't. It has difficulties looking within. But it has no problems going outside and saying, that's not real, that's not real, that's not real, that's not real. They have no problem doing that. But then when they go into the inner self, there's so much hatred and anger and lostness that your television is there to fulfill, but also there to program you, to keep you in this lostness, to keep you confused. Many are still realizing that they don't no longer have to be part of this hypnotism. But as you can tell, many wish to stay to be hypnotized because it's filling their pocket well. But eventually money will be released. Realize there's much negativity. Oh yes, some are speaking of the Arctic. The Arctic oceans are rising, yes. Will they cause deep negativity on your planet? No. As for cities, some cities will get flooded, yes, but it'll be some time for that to happen. I believe in the next 10 years. For some of your major cities to start to feel the oceans rising. But that is part of your third dimensional environment. This is what you chose to experience, so this is what you experience. But realize connecting to the fourth density might not necessarily solve all the world's problems, but it can help you solve problems also, without going into the fear of being drowned by the oceans rising, and not to go by the manipulations on your planet that are constant to keep your world blind. At this time, your Earth politics is, yes, about to tear itself apart. And this will continue on. Your Cabal energies are shifting greatly, changing your Earth's environment. It happens slowly, of course. We do see your political climate changing dramatically in the next 5 to 10 years. How that will happen is up to you. Realize you're all connected to the Earth as the Earth collective. You're wondering how you use phones to talk to each other, but yes, you all talk to each other throughout your day and not realize it. So you're all interconnected. You just don't connect. You do to some degree when your intuition pops in every once in a while. But the more you connect with, the more you will see you're all intertwined within each other. Even if you don't have a conversation, you are having a conversation. Even if we relate to that party, you were already at that party already. Some do stay, yes, quiet. They do not communicate a lot, only because they're focusing their energies on a project they are working on. So they're not as social as they like, but realize their spiritual side is social more than ever before. It's also giving you indications why that one's not being social, which goes into your intuition, which goes into an answer that you're looking for. So you're wondering where your intuition comes from. It's all of your guides and you working together to connect with you. So there's more to it. Yes, you think your guides are just guiding you. Yes, but also there's you helping them guide you. Even if they're having trouble guiding you, you're still helping them guide you by saying, these are my twerks, these are the things I do like, I don't like. And can you speak up a little bit to this version of myself? Now, some of you have not connected to your guides and say, why my guide is not talking to me? Well, it's because they're waiting for you to stand up to them and to begin the conversation. Because the other you is waiting for this you to change your ways. So there's only so much your other you, your angelic you, your higher self you, whatever you want to call it, your oversoul, whatever you want to call it, has all the answers already. This version of you goes with a blank slate to learn, to enhance, and to, for most part, love oneself and others. Not to be deceiving to yourself or others. Yes, your Cabal energies are quite demonic, but also you came here to unravel it and to heal it. Why do you think many of you came here? Yes, for the ascension, but also came here to undo the manipulations. So you are here to talk to your Cabal. You are here to talk to them in a spiritual manner for right now, to undo the spell so you can be free. Realize there's also scenarios on your world where there's only a few that's out to free others. You know this? Like you see in your movies, there's always a hero or two, or maybe three, that's opening up the gates so all the slaves can leave. I believe it's in a movie somewhere, it doesn't matter. That's what many of you are already connecting to at this time. Even if you're being mocked by others, it doesn't matter. You have your mission. And you will succeed. As many understand in your histories, was saying the world was not flat. And so on. And so on. You can go on and on with that. Or now maybe you're calling it flat and it's not round. Either way, the more open you are to all possibilities, the more your race will get along with itself. Many are saying, oh, that's not real. But my realities, you're all realities. Everything is real. not to judge. Remember, how to heal this world, not to judge, but to love. Difficult? Yes, you realize maybe you're going to criticize. That's normal. You're always going to have your opinion, of course, because you like to make it, oh, I'm going to make it my version instead. And you probably are in some other reality, depending on if you're passionate about it or not. Such as the shape of a building, or some of you would rather live in a reality where it's all nature and no civilization. As for your construction, your buildings, your houses, there will be people here, of course, but in a more loving way, connecting to nature, living off the land. And you'll be at a higher dimension where you do not only need your bathrooms as much as you need them now. Many of you are connecting to that at this time. A more nature understood world. Yes, realize that many in your world do not recognize nature at all. Yes, they might see it, they experience it, of course, every day, but not recognize it. They say hello to a tree every once in a while, or every day for that matter, or whoever you like to say hello to that's connected to nature. You'd be surprised. And these are the individuals saying none of this is real, but they don't connect to anything. That's discipline done by your Anunnaki and your reptilians, but much of his Anunnaki is a ritual. It is a ritual of being deceived. Understand, you're coming from a loving side of your heart. That is all this is about. It's about connecting to your heart. Very simple. So hard to do. We'll send you love and many happy channelings and connecting blessings. Alright, we'll just leave it at there. We'll leave it at that. Alright, blessings everyone. Thank you for connecting. Yeah, it's been kind of a long night, so. Alright, and